Welcome back to the Infinity Curry, everyone. So I'm going to now watch the trailer for X Men: Dark Phoenix. Originally, it was supposed to come out in February of next year, but it's actually been postponed until June of next year. Honestly, like if this movie never gets released, I don't think I'll miss it. I'm against this movie in principle. I do. I mean, not to say that I never liked any of the Fox X Men movies. I mean, I liked First Class and Days of Future Past quite a bit. But the Apocalypse was a total. I mean, a massive disappointment, and it basically butchered everything I loved about the X Men. And not to compare, make a comparison to Marvel Studios, the MCU, but like my main gripe with the way Fox has handled the X Men movies is that there's been less emphasis on characters and personalities. In the Marvel movies, they focus on the characters and individual personalities first, and then their powers and skill sets second. But with the X Men, it was quite the opposite. Most of the characters are just there for window dressing. It's all about Xavier, Magneto, and Wolverine, and even Mystique. And Mystique was never that popular of a character. She was never that important to the overall story. But thanks to her being played by J Law, Hollywood Studios, I mean Fox has a different idea. So and also regarding the subject matter for this film, in the Dark Phoenix saga, it was it was poorly adapted for X3. Again, a horrible movie, and I don't like what I've heard so far in terms of how they are choosing to adapt this for the latest movie. So, but I'll give this trailer a chance. Man, you'll get to see my honest reaction. So, all right, let's get this over with.
You can fix me.
Jean, you are not broken.
This is the end, beautiful friend.
The mind is a fragile thing. Takes only the slightest tap to tip it in the wrong direction.
This is the end.
Charles, what did you do?
I had to keep her stable. I protected her.
From the truth? There's another word for that.
I came looking for answers.
You feel like you don't belong here. You don't. They can't begin to comprehend what you are.
She's changing.
And what?
You didn't come here looking for answers. You came here looking for permission. Jean. She's all rage, pain, and it's all coming out at once. Jean lost control, but she's still our friend. This is your fault, Charles. The world is on the brink. I'm sorry I didn't stop it sooner.
You're always sorry, Charles, and there's always a speech, and nobody cares.
There's still hope. Don't do this.
They're right to fear me.
I've seen evil. And I'm looking at it now.
So, yeah, there's nothing that I saw that even remotely excited me. This seems very generic, and yeah, I understand if you've never read the X Men comics, or you even watched the X Men the animated series back in the '90s. I understand you might have a different perspective, but like, I feel like a lot is missing. This just feels so just feels so boring and bland. Another thing, I mean, in First Class, like it was established that Xavier and Magneto were in their 20s, and now this is like what 30 years later, and they're still acting as if they're maybe in their late 30s, early 40s. Yeah, so aging, I mean, continuity in these movies has always been a mess. And I'm not impressed, but I'll give the movie a chance. And I'm just glad that Marvel now has the rights back to the X-Men Fantastic Four. I want to see the X-Men introduced properly and done properly in the MCU. I trust Kevin Feige. Yeah, but in the meantime, we'll work with what we have, right? All right, everyone. That's it for now. Hit like and subscribe. Thank you.